the journey of learning how to heal so much trauma, pain, memories, experiences, not only as a kid, not only as in prison, but 6, 7 years ago when you were still doing a lot of things that were, against the law and out of integrity. And how do you learn to emotionally heal so much?
I'm still healing.
Yeah.
I just told you I got to get your book, man.
I know, man. I know.
When you told me, I got to get that. I'm still healing. Mm-hmm. Man, it's crazy because I just had a moment last night. I was talking to my mother, and we got an okay relationship because she still got a lot of trauma and pain that she deal with. And it's hard for me to attempt to heal, run a business, and be aware that she has healing to do. Mm-hmm. Right? Like, that'd be a lot. So, just last night, I was like, I can't take this, man. I can't do this. I can't do all this. You know what I'm saying? It's because I was trying to deal with her situation emotionally and rationalize the logic, then deal with, okay, I gotta do this, I'm trying to do this. And it was just a lot. And I had to step back. And me and my daughter's mother have a great relationship. And I told her, man, healing it. This was my exact word last night. I said, man, healing is a lifelong process. Mm-hmm. I said, man, this stuff take forever. She's like, what, you thought she was gonna heal overnight?
Your daughter said this?
No, my daughter's mother.
Oh, I was gonna say, man, your daughter wise.
Nah, my daughter's mother. I said, man, healing is a lifelong process. Yeah. She said, what, you thought you was gonna heal overnight? And it's understanding emotionally. So there's 3 phases in my life. Well, more than 3, but you gotta realize there was me before prison, just seeing, viewing, observing, seeing the violence. Like, I not only saw my mom get shot, but I also overdose, right? So rationalizing that, me being homeless for a couple years of my life at a young age, then me going to prison, adapting to a completely different lifestyle. Then coming home as a grown man, nobody's gonna give you handouts. So now I have to realize who I am as a free man, a free grown man.
Right.
Then in that process of learning who I am, I'm fighting cases again. Right? And then we go to, okay, well, this is not it. I'm just gonna, get into robbery. Because the only leverage I feel like I have in life at these points is leveraging my life. Right? The only leverage, the only fighting thing, I don't know at the moment how to leverage information and knowledge. The only thing that I knew that I had was my life. Right. So, okay, freedom of prison. Prison or death, it's the only thing I can. So it's now breaking away from that and now being a leader, being an influential person in my communities, around the people, now accepting that, because no one teaches you how to be a leader. Mm-hmm. No one teaches you how to do it. You got to learn that on the fly.
It's hard.
You got to learn, okay, I can't say this, I can't say that, and then social media is something different. And so I'm learning that.
Yeah.
I'm still learning how to heal. I'm still praying more. I gotta, just was talking about, like, we gotta get back with the therapist, right? Just so I can brain dump.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got into journaling, like getting these thoughts out of my head, listening to stuff like Atomic Habits and, just stuff like that. So I'm still healing. And I know it's gonna be a lifelong process because you gotta remember, I done been shot before, I done been shot at, I done did some shooting. Yeah. And honestly, if you shoot somebody, you deal with that all your life.
What does that feel like?
Man, I still have nightmares about that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, in the moment, you feel like I did the right thing.
Justified.
You justify it, right? You feel like, man, it had to be done. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I think maybe the difference in a lion when he eats a gazelle is it's on to the next one, right? But human nature comes in.
You got to live with the consequence.
Yeah, like, I almost killed that man. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you deal with that and it never goes away. You know what I'm saying? Like, it never goes away. And part of you, I'll have, like, right now, like, I don't even be wanting to be around guns.
Right.
I'll be like, man, I'm good, man. Like, I don't want to go to the gun range, right? Like,
it's not worth it.
Nah, it bring me back to a place of my life where I was. And I feel like the only way for me to move forward is sometimes you gotta, like, disattach yourself from certain environments, certain things. So I be like, nah, man. I honestly don't even like listening to music that has that talk a lot of gangster talk. Cause one, I lived it and it brings in a different emotion in me. I like, nah, if I'm gonna be here, I don't wanna get into that emotion. And I know with music, most people are telling their story. I don't wanna relive that story.
Right.
That's part of my healing.
Trying to create a new story.
Yeah, so that's part of my healing. So I'm always healing, man.
What do you think would be the 3 big things you need to take on or let go of in order to get to a completely different level in your life 1 year from today? So when I see you in a year in Atlanta or in LA, and you're like, I did these 3 things, or I let go of these 3 things, and it took me to another level of financial abundance, and another level of emotional freedom and healing, what would those things be?
3 things that I would let go.
Or take on.
One is more mentoring.
Mentoring more people.
No, me getting
You
mentored.
getting more mentorship, yeah.
Yeah, because I think that life, I think everyone should have a mentor. Because we should always be learning.
Yeah.
Right? And it doesn't always have to be with finances. It can just be with life experiences. So I think one of the things for me is like finding I had a mentor. Now I think I outgrew him a little bit, so I'm ready to get another one. So one is mentoring that I would love to take on. 2 is truly cleaning up the way I eat. Because you are 100% a reflection of what you eat.
Absolutely.
Right? So I already don't drink, I don't smoke, but my eating habit is not the best.
Yeah.
And the third one would be actually just sitting still. Like I move around so much in the process of doing this and doing this. I think one of the things that's important for us is to sit still. I pray a lot already. And I think when you sit still, you can get clarity and you can get instructions. Right? I think we move around so much, we don't get to get the instructions. I think everybody here has an assignment. Right? Everybody here has an assignment. If you move around so much, you can never hear the assignment. People always say, follow your passion, follow your passion. I think it should be follow your purpose. Because the assignment is attached to your purpose. And it's not to get real spiritual or crazy on people, but I just feel like the only way you get that assignment is you sit down and talk to the person who gave it to you.
Right. Your creator.
That's it.
Yeah.
You sit down and talk to the person who gave it to you. And the only way you can do that, the only way they can talk to you, whoever it is when you're sitting still. The easiest thing is like wherever you work at, like look around. Wherever you shop at, look around. Every time I buy a product, I'm looking at who made it. So I can go look that up, see if it's a public company, if it's a private company, right? If it's public, that means we can all invest into it. If I can invest into it, I want a piece of it.